Garry.
Oh, God.
How are you?
What's happening, mate? You all right? So, I'm really
Yeah,
sorry about that. Really sorry, mate.
that's all right. Don't worry about
Time flies, doesn't it?
it. I'm loving the top, mate.
Oh, yeah, that's me, mate, isn't it?
Yeah,
Well, it's not me. That's me merch, mate.
yeah,
Yeah.
brilliant, man.
Mate, appreciate it. Thanks, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, mate. Just if anyone's watching this call in the future, just well, firstly, buddy, thank you for putting aside the time to jump on this call with me. Really appreciate it.
So,
Just to give a bit of background, like what is it you do, Garry? What do you do for a profession?
I'm a commercial gas engineer. I've got my commercial gas tickets. I'm at the moment I'm a CHP service and breakdown engineer. Just
Yeah,
working on the commercial side of things. Yeah. Your
yeah.
mic is a little bit muffled. I think. I don't know if it's
Oh, is
my.
it?
I don't know if it's my computer or your mic.
Um, should be all right.
Oh, we'll just have to manage with that. Yeah.
Is that any better? Or is
No,
that?
no, I don't know. It must be something to do with my. Go on, carry on.
Yeah, mate. So you focus like you're heating gas engineer, mainly focusing on commercial,
Yeah,
or all commercial. So you deal with a fair amount of BMS systems.
I do. Yeah, I see them on a day-to-day basis. My previous employment, I dealt with them quite a lot. I dealt with them every day. Yeah, myself. Just with the switches, fault, but very basic fault finding inside the panels.
Yeah,
But this employment I've got at the moment with the CHP engines, they've got their own BMS panels on each unit. So part of my job is I need to know what's going on in them panels.
yeah.
But I need to know, yeah, properly.
So, mate. Like we had a conversation on the phone yesterday, wasn't it? And like I just love having conversations with you because you speak up, you say what you want to say, what you see is true.
Yeah,
Um, and I think like a lot of people just don't have the courage to actually do that. Like we were talking about that YouTube video, that live YouTube video, and
yeah.
like,
So
it was just awkward, wasn't it?
yeah,
Initially.
it's quite amazing. Like the people there, they want to learn. I know, like they're paid for that, and they're not willing to speak up. I don't know why. Perhaps they didn't have no questions to ask, but it's always nice to just throw a few your way, like so. Just see what I mean. See what we get
Yeah.
out of it, like.
Yeah, well, you really helped me out, mate, because like when you jump on these live calls, you're like, right, guys, so is there anything that I can help with? Any questions? What any struggles, like technical struggles, like, and like no one says anything, and it's like really awkward, and you just like broke the ice, and you made it possible through you asking a few questions, having a conversation for other people to actually then start chiming in.
Yeah, of course. That's it, isn't it? That's it, isn't it? You have to. I suppose sometimes you get the ball rolling,
Yeah.
and then others want to ask, sort of gets them going, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it does, mate. What like just cast your mind back, mate. How did you come across like the automation and like what I do?
Like to be honest, I can't remember, but I would believe it was just going past. Oh, right. So what happened was I needed to learn about. I want to learn about schematics, learning how to read them and follow them, and learning how to diagnose issues on the BMS panels. So I've been searching. Obviously, you go on YouTube because everything's on there. You take like I take little. I don't take it as gospel, but I'll have a look at videos and cross-examine each video and just take little bits I think that will help. I was looking for books, and there's nothing. There's not a lot on the market. And then I come across one of your videos. I looked on your video, and it was pretty interesting, pretty cool. And then I think I see an advert for the schematic course, training course, which but I thought it was a little bit expensive, and I didn't really like. You see these things all the time on YouTube, and you've got to really be careful, online and on social media and that, putting your money, giving your money across to people, to strangers, basically. No
Yeah.
matter how true it is or how real it is, it's quite difficult to believe it a lot of the time. So you got to be careful. You've got to take risk, really, if you're going to part with money. But that's how I found you anyway, on YouTube.
On YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, as soon as I see that video, the schematic, something to do with schematics. So obviously you showed us a little basic video, which I found interesting, and the way it explained it was pretty cool. So I just subscribed to your channel, Bill. I think it's Bill Mative, is it? Yeah. I
Yeah.
subscribed to that, and then I just started going through the rest of your videos because, yeah, pretty interesting. It's nice, informative stuff, and even some of the websites you mention on your training modules that I've been on them ones as well.
Yeah.
Engineer mindset,
Yeah.
etc. Yeah, and all of them. They're all pretty cool, and they're like easy to understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, really basic and easy to understand. That's how I found you. Yeah.
Okay, mate. And so what, and then like, so you came, I think we spoke, didn't we, about the schematic specialist program? Like, what was it? Oh, I suppose initially, what was it? Were you trying to find out something specifically about BMS systems or schematics? Like, what kind of prompted you to go down like the route of searching on YouTube and then eventually going in on the program? What were you trying to solve a problem or?
Um, do you know what it is? The basics of it is if I don't know something on site, I want to know it. And I'll try it, like, because I don't want to go on site and have to keep asking. I do ask questions, but like I'm interested in certain things. I want to know about them, like BMS panels. I've been interested in them for years, and like I delve into them a little bit and by myself when I'm by myself, and
Yeah.
like, but when you get stuck with questions, there's no one to answer your questions. So it's not really a problem I had. It's just that I wanted to learn about it.
Right.
I wanted to know something about it, but like get some questions that I had answered as well. So
On
that's why I look for this.
All right, mate. That's really good to know. Like when you said like questions that you wanted answers to and like to sort of deepen your knowledge, like can you think specifically what it is you were trying to, was there anything specific or was it more a general overview?
It's just anything, like, say, like, I will try and learn myself, yeah, with the schematics. Say, for example, for the schematics in the BMS panels, I try and learn myself. Obviously, uh, you mess things up a little bit sometimes, but then you get it right the next time. You know not to do that again.
Yeah.
It was just go trying to solve an issue, and then coming up to a point where I can't go any further,
Right.
and I can't resolve that issue. So that is, I tend to enjoy resolving issues rather than
Yeah.
leaving them failed.
Yeah.
And that's really what pushes me forward. Yeah.
Oh, so it's like kind of, so when you're on site with like fault finding or problems with the system, like you wanted to have like a better, deeper understanding of the system to help you with that, then to help you fault find on site better and resolve issues.
Yeah, to resolve, yeah, to
Okay.
fault find and complete and get it up and running again, sort of thing. Any a unit or anything on
Yeah.
the BMS panel.
And maybe we touched on it yesterday,
Mhm.
and you just touched on it a little bit just then. So it's a really good question, I think, is like when you're presenting with the training program, like there were some initial concerns and hesitations, weren't there?
Yes, definitely.
Almost.
Yeah,
Like, can
yeah, but
you?
that's only like it's nothing to do with you or personal to you. It's just on. It's just like you don't want to get your money taken for something that you're not going to get. You know what I mean? That's how you feel when you're looking at your adverts and the courses. It's not as trusted as much as anything else online. It's not just you or your site or YouTube. It's everything. Everything. You've got to be 100% certain that your money's you're gonna get what you paid for. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not. It's quite a decent amount of money, and yeah, it's just a bit risky, really. I feel it's risky. I don't know how else you could get around it, really. Don't know.
It's, you know, it's the online world, isn't it? You know, there's some people out there that are genuine, some people out there that are completely scamming you, and then there's some people out there that like sort of sit in the middle where, you know, they don't really provide, in my opinion, because I've been through all of this as well, mate. I've been through a lot of like online training programs and stuff, and some of them just aren't worth the investment. You know, it's just half-hearted shit, but you don't really know that until you get into it.
Yeah, but that's risk. That's the risk you take, isn't it? You know, that's the second risk, really. Like you just say, well, okay, well, I'll put the money across and see what the outcome is. If it's crap,
Yeah,
I'll discontinue it. If it's good, I'll continue it. Like if that's what you got, that's what you plan to do, sort of thing. There's other reasons you won't continue it. It's not because it's rubbish, but like might
yeah,
be financial reasons. So you get what you can out of what you pay for, and then perhaps in the future, you know what I mean. You get some money together, funds. You can
yeah.
continue it, yeah. But
It's just you don't really know. You know, you just got to kind of make that commitment. You know, make that investment, and then you kind of hope for the best, don't you, on that? You know, that initial program. And I can
yeah, what I
remember.
know, yeah, yeah,
Go
it's,
on,
it's like, well, yeah. So what I noticed about what I got out of your program, your program, the schematics specialist, is it is this is I know it's going to take it would take the right person if they take the risk. It's going to take them from nothing to building panels by themselves, self-employed and earning big money. You know, I can see that. I see that what you've done, even from that initial course I did. The amount of paperwork and that you supplied with it, all the templates of your books, stock and accounts, and all that sort of stuff. The parts, listing all the parts, the names of them. It's just endless stuff, you know. There's just tons and tons of information there, but it really does. I noticed it takes you from actually, but just an everyday person that's let's say that's unemployed. You know, it'll take them from that that's got no skills or anything to completing to being like a panel builder. I
yeah.
can see.
I appreciate that, mate. Like, because I can remember like you were a little bit hesitant, understandably, like about moving forward. I think I spoke to you by message or on the phone or something. I so, oh, Gary, you know, you're gonna get on board with us. You know, I can't. I think you know maybe it was a financial thing back then. But then the next thing, I think the next day, I see that you joined up and
Yeah.
you went for it. Like, what was it that changed in that sort of like overnight? What?
Well, the thing I took the risk of putting the money across and fingers crossed. Like I just said to myself, look, if it's not real and it's fake, it's put out the window. But yeah, that's what basically what it was. Really, it was not about the. It wasn't really about the finance, although I was saying that, but it weren't really. It was just about taking that risk.
Yeah,
Like I don't know how you could. I don't know how you could advertise it. I don't know how you could get people to believe it. You know, like
it's tough, mate.
people like me. I mean, like you know, there's other people that just go bang, yeah, I'll pay it and crack on, and they go through the whole course because they know it's real. It's just
People are different,
reckon
isn't
there's
it?
a lot of people that won't trust it like any other thing online, not just
Mate,
yeah.
yeah, you're not alone. Like you're not alone. I've spoke to lots of other people that have, like some people have just said, "Ah, you're straight out scam," that, and that was
Yeah,
it.
definitely. You know, I'm not. From what I've seen so far, mate, there ain't no scam about it.
I appreciate that. What so just so you were really trying to sort of deepen your understanding of BMS systems, ultimately to help you solve issues more efficiently on site, you know, and actually
Yeah.
resolve issues. And like, would it be fair to sort of say to like increase your confidence with BMS systems?
Increase my confidence with BMS systems and be more efficient for the companies that I'm working for. You
Right.
know, like for example, being on call, being an on-call engineer, and you're on your own at 3 o'clock in the morning, and you've got no one
Yeah.
to call.
Yeah.
It's nice to be able to get the reward after finding the fault and
Be
repairing it, and
self-sufficient.
yeah, reaping the rewards. You know, making you to be a better engineer and yeah, better than the other engineer that hasn't taken your course. Do you know
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
mean?
That's it, mate. um, what would you what would you say then? Like the program, like has the program helped you with that? Would you say?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And like, if you compare like how you felt around about BMS systems like before the program and then after going through it, like what's different now? Would you say?
Well, I can read schematics. I can read schematics now. Obviously, like you've got to use this stuff as
Yeah.
well. Remember
Yeah.
that. Like you can do the training, and you can remember it, but you need to use it on site. So I'm using it a little bit at a time. I'm getting better every time. You know, I ain't coming out. I'm not a schematic specialist. Bang, like, just like still, you still got to keep trying it every day, and obviously coming up with the go back to your books. Make sure you check that and continue on, and then eventually you'll be putting the books down, you know, and then you just roll on and do it do it without the books and that. Yeah,
Like a gym membership, isn't it, mate? It's like you put in the time to go to the gym, like studying and building a skill set, and then you know over time you've lost the weight or you built the body that you want. It's like you built same thing. You built that skill set that you no longer, you know, you might maintain it. You know, it's not the best analogy, but you sort of get what I'm getting at. You know,
yeah, yeah. It's good, mate. It's good. It's like even even if you're not too sure, at least when you're on site in front of a BMS panel on call, and you do get in touch with another engineer, like your lead engineer, they can talk you through stuff, and you can follow it on the BMS panel because you've done the training. You know,
yeah,
you can still follow it with the help, like with the doors open, and you've got 1,001 cables all over the joint. You know what I mean? And if
yeah,
someone's talking to you and they're going, see that relay or see that contactor, etc., you can trace it all because you've learnt it on
yeah.
your course.
Yeah. If you had to choose one thing out of the whole program, you know, whether it was something specific within the program, whether it was one of those like supporting resources, like you mentioned a second ago, the structure, the live coaching, like any of that, or something else, you had to choose one thing that's helped you the most, would you say? What would that be?
The one thing that's helped me the most, it's all helped me really. It's all helped me. I can like I see the work you put into to this, what you're doing, and I can see that you're offering what you say you're offering. You're offering. Um, it's and I can see what you're going to get out at the end of it. You know, and I know it's expensive, or it's a bit it's a lot of money, but to me it's a lot of money, but it, it's going to help these young guys coming onto these sites. I think you're going to build like what do they call it, mate? It's like I don't know. It's just going to be like I can't think of the word. You're going to start off an automotive uh, load of engineers. You know what I mean? If they're needed and you're and they're doing your training, they're gonna go instantly into work, aren't they? If they do this training.
I see what you're saying. Like almost like a prerequisite to going into the industry.
Yeah, yeah. It's because you're saying that the home automative is they're screaming out for engineers. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, home automation, but also the BMS industry, mate. There's just a huge shortage. You know, the industry's growing, but so there's huge demand. What with like energy prices going up, renewables being brought into it, net zero, government incentives, government sanctions for businesses that don't put this stuff in. So it's like there's huge demand, but there's not enough engineers. So the engineers that are skilled up, you know, they're making ridiculous money. Like the self-employed BMS engineers are raking it in because it's, you know, economics 101. There's huge demand but no supply, so they can charge what they like.
Yeah, but it's like even the work I do. They need engineers. Every company I've been on has had a crap engineer, or at least one. You know what I mean? 1, 2, 3. They're everywhere, crap engineers.
Yeah,
They can't even fill these companies. Can't even fill their sites with like 5 good engineers. You know.
Well, I think the thing is like once an engineer knows he's a good engineer or she's a good engineer, they know their own self-worth and their value. Well, they can make so much more working for themselves or starting their own business. So I think like that's generally what happens. And I think a lot of, you know, engineers, they're not engineers, they're just technicians, just have the title engineer, you know. And I used to be a service and maintenance engineer, but I really wasn't an engineer. I was a technician, you know. So, but yeah, mate, I hear the same thing. Like, there's no good engineers everywhere I go. There's no good engineers.
Yeah.
You've heard the same.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they've got like there's jobs I want on certain companies that I go to, and I would die for their job, and they're dossers. You know what I mean? They're just dossing about. They're hiding. All their sites are disgusting. All the things are failing and locked off. You know, they're not. They're just subbing all the work out. They're not doing nothing themselves. They're just basically taking charge of the companies. They're calling companies in to do the work they should be doing themselves. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the state of the industry, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
Garry, I've got to shoot off, mate. I've got a jiu-jitsu class that started 3 minutes ago, so I'm running a little bit late, buddy. But
Is that your tatami? Yeah. What's tatami?
yeah, tatami, yeah.
Yeah, I see you. I looked you up, mate. Yeah, I see you're a little jiu-jitsu nutter, not ninja. Yeah?
You should get into it, mate. It's a good sport. You get
Mate,
to choke people out.
that's my next plan, mate. Yeah, I'll get myself a bit healthy first, so I can. Yeah, and I'm gonna take up a sport, football, or a bit of self-defense. Yeah, but yeah, I'll talk to you about that if you want another
Yeah,
time.
yeah, mate. We'll jump on another call again soon. We talked on the phone, didn't we, yesterday about, you know, potentially jumping on a call, like career path, CV, that kind of thing, mate. So let's organise that. Let's jump on another call, another date.
Yeah, I don't want to put you out, mate, and I'm not up for no freebies. You know what I'm saying? That's
mate,
not. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm about.
I know you're not, mate, but you're a client of mine, so it's the least I can do. You know, you're a good man. I like you. Get on well, so it's no problem, mate. It's no problem at all.
Yeah, don't give to receive either, mate. So it's up to you. It's up to you. I'm either way. You know what I mean? It's not. I just like to. It's nice to help a fellow engineer. You know.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you, mate.
Yeah, good, mate.
I really appreciate you, mate. I'll send you a message tomorrow, and we catch up. We'll sort something else out.
All right then, Chris. Get yourself on. Yeah.
Come on. Cheers, Garry.
Knock 'em out, mate. Knock 'em out.
Cheers. See you later.
Later.